stats, he's more of a man than he is zone. And I was like, huh? I said, wait a minute. I said, well, I'll do you a solid. I'll go back and look, but I don't think he's a man guy, because of
Real.
the
I don't see that either.
so yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it at all. So
I smell cap.
yeah, very much cap. So
Cap.
it's crazy, man,
Uh,
because like
some
I
full
was
of love, a little too much love for him. So,
yeah, like
for real.
I was listening to you y'all Tim and all y'all over there, and a lot of people had pretty much said that um what's going on, Drake and Scott.
What's up, Drake? What's good, bro?
So, but everybody thinks that he's gonna be Dion. I still think he's gonna have a lot of growing pains when the season starts. It's inevitable. He's gonna have a lot of growing pains. You can't say you look at his interceptions and stuff and say, oh well, he gonna make that impact. He might get some here.
Nah, I think he gonna get his share. He gonna lead the league in yards giving up.
Yeah, I think he's going to be right up there with Diggs, Trayvon Diggs. So
He's getting cooked.
yeah,
He's
but yeah. I mean, I think I really think he's going to get cooked. He going to have trust me
at times.
But me personally, can he play, man? I think he can. Depends on the right situation and how. My thing is, I just don't have confidence in Jack Del Rio and Ron Rivera as coaching the defense. Yeah, we know what our defensive line is. The back half has to catch up with the front half. We got good pieces back there, but we got to bring it all together. And that's if Quan Martin and Emmanuel Forbes are who they say they are, then it will helps out. But Jack Del Rio, he fumbled the bag a lot, especially when it comes to certain teams playing certain defenses. So that's the only thing about him. So let me ask you a question. I know y'all talked about the schedule over there on the channel. What is your prediction of this season for the Commanders?
I got 8-9. 8-9. Just missing the playoffs. It's gonna be tough, man. I don't see more than 8 wins. I just don't see it. It's just too many you play too many good quarterbacks. We saw in 2020 when we played good quarterbacks, we got cooked. Like we got defried. Like saw Josh Allen did us, Mahomes did us. Like got to play Russ. I don't think Russ gonna be the Russ of last year. I don't think that's gonna come back. I think he's gonna be a good Russell Wilson this year. You play Josh Allen. You saw what happened in 2021. That ended.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You play Tua when Tua's healthy. He had the weapon, so that's just a lot to deal with. Mac Jones will have a bounce back year. You're not gonna have what's his face calling plays for him no more. Matt Patricia.
Yeah, you got Bill O'Brien over there, so
got Bill O'Brien now, so that helps. That helps out Mac Jones a little bit more. Who of course we played this year? Played Jalen Hurts twice. Played Dak, of course. Played Daniel Jones, obviously. Desmond Ritter's gonna have a solid year this year as well for the Falcons. Justin Fields should be better in the pass. You got DJ Moore now. Yeah, this is not Sam Ehlinger. This is not Davis Mills. This is not Ryan Tannehill. This is murderous row. This is disgusting.
Man,
the worst club he plays week 1, and that's Colt McCoy. After that, it is murder. It's murder. You don't play another mediocre quarterback until you want to count Desmond Ridder. Cool. That's the next mediocre quarterback you play. So I think Fields is gonna be good this year. You got to play Josh Allen before that. You got to play Jalen Hurts before that. You play Russ.
Mm-hmm.
What mediocre quarterback you playing before you play what's his face? You play Ridder.
Man,
after that, you go back to Daniel Jones. We can't beat Daniel Jones.
Man,
Bro,
Like I was,
it's just like, bro, I just don't see it, bro. I don't see it.
I went over the schedule so many times, and I actually tried to do another analysis on it, and this is what I said. I said the first 9 games of the season, because that ends with Chicago on the Thursday night game. If we go 0-5, 0-4, or 0-5 going in that game, I don't see Ron Rivera. I see him going. I see him going. Because if we can't beat,
They want to fall to week 5. He done.
yeah,
You got to at
I,
least be 2-3, keep his job. I think.
exactly. He has to be either 2-2 going into that game. And I say that we lose to the Bills and the Eagles, and we win the first 2 games. And then going into that Thursday night game, we have to win. We lose that Thursday night game and go into the Falcons and end up losing that game, he's done. There is no way. This is a make or break time for Ron Rivera. If he wants to last one more year, which I still don't give him that. I still think he's gonna get fired before in 8 weeks. I already called it.
Yeah, I think he gone, bro.
I'm telling you, people sitting there telling me, so, oh, we coming out the gate. Like one of the guys that I was on stream with last year, somebody I met, and we talk a lot of time. And I asked him how you feel about the schedule. He said, "Oh, I feel good about it." Can you be like a little bit realistic about the schedule?" He said, "Well, oh, I think I said, man, that schedule is brutal. I say the schedule we had last year, if we had that schedule last year going into this year, I would be a little bit more confident. And I said, we struggled with the soft schedule last year. I say, so what makes you think this year is going to be any different? I said, yeah, we got Airbnb enemy, but I said you still got a guy that Sam Howell that's going to be really starting his first full season.
Season.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got all the weapons there, but at the same time, a brand new offensive line that's going to have to gel and mesh along the way, and that's going to take a couple of games. You know,
Might
so
take a month. Might take that first month.
yeah. So, and you ain't sneaking up on nobody, So
No.
that's out of the question. I gave it a realistic say. Well, hey, we could split against the Giants, the Eagles, and the Cowboys. I think we could beat the Cowboys on Thanksgiving because we beat them a couple of years ago on Thanksgiving. But who knows?
2020 to 2020.
Yeah. So, and then the Eagles, they're gonna probably, they probably pissed off that we beat them on Monday night that time. So they definitely gonna want to, take it to us on October the 1st. But I gave it, I say from 5-13 to 7-9 again. That's why I gave it at. I didn't give it anywhere past that. I didn't see unless
I got 8 wins because that's what Ron does. Ron's a 7-8 win coach. That's what he is.
yeah.
7 games his first season, second game, 7 games last his second year, 8 games. That's what he is. He's a middle of the road head coach. So I expect a middle of the road record.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think he's capped. He can't go no more. He can't. I look at his record at Carolina. Before he got Cam, he had losing seasons there.
Yeah.
Before he even got Cam, and then they was gonna fire him before, and then they end up turning that season around, and he saved his job. So, I mean, if we had new ownership a year ago, we will be looking at we probably would have had Sean Payton here. We probably had Sean Payton by now. But the thing about it is, if he do get fired, I don't even know who's out there that could, if they decide to say, hey, Airbnb enemy is the guy and give him I think all the opportunity to build his staff the right way to get, great coaching or whatever the case might be. So me personally, that's what I feel. I just don't think that we'll make the playoffs. I think we'll probably still be there again in the draft, and I hope he just don't have it. I think if whoever they decide to get as a new coach from this point on, it has to be somebody, a new man, a new GM, or somebody that knows coaching. I would love to see Eric Bieniemy get the shot, to build a great staff around him, since he's been with Andy Reid. But who knows if he's gonna get the shot, especially if we play poorly this year.
Yeah, no, for real. I just don't see a way that Ron is here beyond this year. The only way I see it is make the playoff, win a playoff game.
Yeah, I said that
Outside
too.
of that, how will you make it a playoff?
Yeah.
How are you keeping your job, bro? Like a 7-win season ain't gonna keep your job. I'm saying that right now.
You look at it.
The 8-win season ain't keeping your job.
Exactly. And the thing about it is, look at the NBA coaches. They done took teams to championship and getting fired in the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
So
got fired. Monty Williams got fired. You dude's getting fired, bro. So you gonna keep your job, and you're not even taking your team to the playoffs.
Exactly. And this is the thing that kills me all the time. Is that everybody say, well, Ron Rivera is a man of men, but I said to that, I said, yeah, that's true, but it's not translating to wins on the field. No. We went from Carson Wentz, Taylor Heineke, back to Carson Wentz. Then, Taylor Heineke finally said, you know what, hey, give Sam Howell a shot. And then
give Sam a shot for sure.
Yeah. And then Sam got a shot against Dallas. Last game of the season. We could have used Sam Howell 2 or 3 games ahead and made the playoffs.
We could have played how the Wentz got hurt.
Exactly.
We could have played when Carson got hurt. I was better to see Sam Howell. I'm like, yo, see, you 2-4. Where you going?
Exactly.
You're not going nowhere. You 2-4.
We could have.
We're gonna go to Taylor Heineke. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, little Minnie Mouse run. Yeah, won a few games. And then melted again. It's like, yo, you just wasted your time. You played how you got the answers you were looking for, and then you could have see if you want to draft a quarterback this year, or if Howell was the answer and you like what he did, then you could have had a top 10 draft pick. Trade down, got a bunch of other picks, and then drafted who you want to draft.
Yeah.
But instead, you want to take your chances on Heineke, which is, you want to win. I get it, but it's sometimes not saying throw in the towel, but so you got to evaluate the roster, and he didn't do that right.
Exactly.
He didn't do it right.
I mean, we are.
Once Heineke starts struggling, you take forever to say, all right, I got to pull him. And then you pull him for Carson, and then Carson just throws over himself. Then you look stupid. I mean, I ain't mind it because at that point, you're trying to make the playoffs. At that point, you had Heineke struggle for 3 games. He was throwing picks. He was fumbling the ball, turning the ball over. I get it. So that one I kind of understood. But on a raw decision making has been throwing me off the past 2 years anyway. It was like, even from 2021, why you didn't start Taylor Heineke week 1? Why you waste $10 million on Ryan Fitzpatrick for?
Exactly.
You waste $10 million on a dude that played 6 snaps.
We waste like in 2 years, we waste over 30 million and a half, almost $40 million on 2 quarterbacks that got hurt. And we could have used that money for other areas that we need. At least
went through some promise early. You didn't see nothing from Fitzpatrick. He just got hurt. At least Wentz showed you something in weeks 1 and 2. So
exactly.
That's why you traded for him. Makes sense. And then he gets killed by the Eagles defensive line and everything.
Yeah. And that was once I saw them 8, 9 sacks, I was like, okay, this is This is how I see it. I honestly, I thought we was not gonna win nothing but probably 4 or 5 games last year, and I mean it was amazing that we got on a winning streak with Taylor Heineke before he couldn't go no more than he was because his arm was sore. He done got beat up and everything. That's when you should have, because I think Scott Turner wanted to go with Howe, but him and Ron had some kind of disagreement.
Yeah, I believe he wanted to go. I think Scott wanted to go Howe, and I think that Ron went Carson to prove himself right. He wanted to prove the trade was right. He wanted to prove that the trade was the right thing to do, and Carson, unfortunately, weak psyche.
I listened to Ron last week. I think he feels that the writing's on the wall for him because he said that he know that with new ownership coming in, and if he did what he needed to do, it's kind of like he already set his fate and saying that, hey, if they fire me, then hey, the roster is already in place, the foundation is already in place.
No.
But yeah, that may be true, but at the same time, you have to like still go out there and win. You don't want to just give up. Say, okay, well they're here. Let me just do the bare minimum. Just go out there and coach and try to win games and make it seem like you still want to be a part of the franchise and help build something successful. I mean, you went out and you fired Scott Turner and hired Eric Bieniemy. So now you let Eric Bieniemy run the whole offense and you helping Jack Del Rio on defense, but we still don't have a linebacker. I don't know if we ever gonna get a linebacker, but
I don't know what's up with that. Like, you don't retain Cole Holcomb, but you don't want to draft a linebacker, but you want to go pick up Cody Barton. That makes sense.
yeah, I don't even understand
that.
that.
Made not, I'd rather them retain Cole Holcomb and picked up Cody Barton rather than just picking up Cody Barton, letting
Exactly.
Cole Holcomb go like that. You're supposed to bolster your line, not replace dudes that are actually decent. And then you keep these two bums behind them in Mayo and Bostic. Give me some more Khalid Hudson or something. I don't figure it out. I don't know, bro. It's throwing me off.
And then the times that Khalid Hudson came in, he produced. He played well. And I was like, okay, let the dude play. He's young. Let him get some burn.
Still on his rookie contract too.
Yeah, and you put Bostic out there who's slow. He get burned by every receiver, all tight end, all running back. He might good to help out in the run game, but then when they go to pass, why you still got him in?
Like he sets everyone else up, but he don't set himself up.
Exactly. So, and I go back to that. I'm telling you, when Cam Curl got hurt last year, and we had to play the 49ers, I said it. The way we was playing, I was like, yeah, we about to beat these guys. We about to beat the 49ers. And then when Benjamin St. Jude was hurt in that game too, and Cam Curl, he missed that game. Man, 49ers ran the same pass play to Kerry Kittles 3 times on that same side, and Fuller got cooked each time on there. They was cooking us on that side every time. And I was so mad. And we still had a chance in that game. But we got away from the run.
Dumb stuff. Heineke started turning the ball over.
And I was like, come on, man. We had these guys. We had them. And it's just like
it was 7 at halftime.
Yeah. Exactly. So, and we got them again this year.
We about to get spanked again.
We got them again.
Bro, I'm tired of playing Niners, bro. I'm tired of playing on fools.
Man, we play them jokers almost every day. Doom, Seattle. I'm surprised we ain't got Carolina on our schedule this year.
Right? But I think because we finished last and they finished third in division, probably don't have it.
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
that's good.
I forgot the Falcons. The Falcons finished last in the division last year.
Yeah, I think we'll see Carolina next year though. So
they're gonna finish last in the division this year.
Yeah.
Probably.
what is Carolina Falcons, Saints, and the
But
Buccaneers.
who
Whew.
Baltimore finished last? They kind of suck.
Yeah. So man, that's gonna be one of them wild divisions. It's gonna be almost like the NFC West. Red Wings say he got us 9-8.
I mean,
Well,
we kind of right there with each other. I said 8-9. He got 9-8. Based same kind of
so
record.
I mean, can 9-8 get us in the playoffs? I
Maybe.
mean,
Wow.
maybe. What the Giants was 9-8 last year?
They were 9-7-1.
9-7. Oh yeah. Who could forget they tied us? We couldn't even get it's like we was trying to throw that game away because we was not trying to win that game at all. I mean, that
If it was really time to go win it, Ron said, "I'm gonna just go for the tie."
I was like, how you tie a game? How you tie a game when you had every opportunity to win the game? And then you was off. We had a bye that week before. So, but so let me ask you a question. Now that we got new ownership in place, what are your expectations for them?
Turn this damn thing around. I'm doing it kind of quickly. I'm not gonna lie. Like, finish is an evaluation year. Just see what you have and see what you need to work on. But next year they're gonna just revamp everything. I think Ron gonna be gone. The front office gonna be gone. I think everyone that's not part of the media side of things are all gonna be gone. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I think they'll keep Jason right around as like a media person, but like I think his days as team president were over. I think Doug's gonna keep Doug around, Santana, like former players like that.
Yeah.
And they're going to get football guys in here that know what they're talking about. It might grab that Eagles assistant GM or grab the Niners assistant GM, Chief, someone that knows football. To be, they're
I
gonna
did.
hire
I did see a Rio Robinson. He posted something saying that they should go after the what
Chiefs.
Yeah. So
but Jared's like they don't draft well. I gotta look at their drafts again, but it's like they're not drafting bad. I just think some players aren't just working out for them due to injury. But it's something I'm about to check out just to see.
So. Yeah, great. I invited ProTech on my channel. So yeah. So
he said, "Oh crap!" I mean, yeah, I'm sure I'm on a LiveWire channel, but also it gives me an option to stream on my channel, to stream his stream on my channel. So that's why I'm still live, unquote. I'm technically not on my channel, but yeah, that's just came with the whole streaming off of Bro channel. So
yeah, but I mean it's crazy, man. It's just because I did hit Jairus up, but Jairus said that he couldn't tonight. So
we already had our own show already. So
yeah. So I didn't know y'all was already playing, but it's all good though.
Yeah, it's an every Monday thing for us.
Oh yeah,
JCP Uncut show.
Cause once the season starts, I usually do my Commanders Aftermath. Is always the Monday after the game to recap everything with the game and see how. I mean, bro, but that was a long season. God, last year was the longest season for me. So
yeah, definitely. Because of all the ups and downs and inconsistencies and all that. Woody Woods, murder. It was murder. Definitely murder.
Yeah. Kevin said that he think this year we don't land in the middle. I can see everything going right with a revamped offense and we get 11 wins. Or everything go wrong. We get fired and we look like. Well, guess what? I say, I said, I don't know how you get 11 wins, but please explain it to me because I don't see 11 wins.
Yeah, I don't see it. Not that's because you got that stretch of 4 or 5 on the road. Like,
yeah,
that's probably like 3 losses right there. I don't see how you only lose 6 games at that point. You lose 3 out, that was 5 games. Like, I don't.
Red Wing say he think we draft pretty well, but he said Jairus is a hater. Hey man,
Course, bro. That's all it is, bro.
Hey,
I don't hate Emmanuel Forbes, bro. It's just why you didn't take Gonzalez, bro. I don't understand that. I just don't understand to this day. I just don't understand how you pass up on a man end zone corner for the dude just because he fits your defense.
exactly.
Like
And
it's
then the thing about it is, if he gets cooked really, really bad, boy, Ron Rivera gonna look crazy.
they're
He's
like,
going,
oh, see what Ron did, see what Ron did.
yep,
They gonna spank, bro. It's gonna get ugly for bro. I ain't gonna lie.
yeah, and it's like, and then everybody gonna be like, oh, they're gonna start making excuses for Forbes. They're gonna say, oh well, I
Yeah,
think
he's supposed to get baptized by
he's
fire.
a rookie, give him time. But no, but y'all were gaslighting him and saying, oh well, you guess what?
Really him.
He's really him.
Like he really him. He's supposed to do this. All right, cool. He him,
So
right? He him, right? I bet. So
yeah,
okay, no excuse if he get cooked.
I
Okay.
I said this year I'm taking a different approach, a subtle approach. I'm not getting my hopes up high this year. I'm taking everything game by game, and I'm just gonna break it down a little bit more, just game by game, and see where we land and see how things progress with the talent that we got on this team. Last year, I predicted us to have 10 to 11 wins, and that didn't come. That didn't come to fruition for me. So I was like, this year I ain't predicting. I looking at the schedule. I was like, nah. I see the realistic measure for this.
8 and 9, man. 8 and 9, baby. That's what I see, baby. Eight and
So
nine.
he said, Kevin said, 11 wins only as Sam is that dude. Right now, just a big question mark though. If he plays anywhere around Heineke level, then I stick to my latter prediction. Okay, that's fair. I if he is that dude, I won't say 11 wins, I say 10. I'll go 10. I'll drop one down like that. But that on and
If How is him, I give 10.
yeah, I get 10. And I think
I think How gonna look good. He's gonna look like elite. Like I think How have to have like a 30-10 like touchdown interception ratio
yeah,
to be 10 wins. I just don't see it. I see like 25 and like 12 or something. I think
yeah,
it's good, but it won't be like, oh my gosh, How is amazing. Like How is really good, and we don't need to draft a quarterback, but oh my gosh, he can take it up a notch. Like I've been in one of those type of seasons. Like he looked good, but he can take it up a notch.
exactly. I think that Eric B. Enemy is like he's going to make sure he's being put in the right situation. He's not going to lay him out to dry. I just hope our offensive line could really come together, and if they could come together and hold up throughout the season without no significant injuries, and Howell has the time that he needs, I think then yeah, it'll be exciting. And to be honest though, even though Buffalo beat us 2 years ago, they kind of iffy though. They don't, because I go back to that Minnesota game where that game they should have had Minnesota, and there was a couple of the games that they played close to a lot of teams, and now that they lost in the playoffs, and then Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen, Diggs want the ball more, so I don't know. I mean, they're gonna come out like game busters as always, but I still think they're gonna falter towards the end. And if they let Aaron Rodgers come in that division and beat them and take that division, I'll be so mad at Buffalo.
I ain't worried about Buffalo losing that daggone division. I mean, the Jets gonna make the playoffs though. The Jets gonna make the playoffs though.
He said,
I think the Bills gonna have a better regular season, but the Jets gonna have a better postseason.
yeah. Just because
Rodgers is still Rodgers.
Yeah. I still want to beat him though. I mean, we beat him last year. I still want to beat him regardless.
That Packers team wasn't that good of a team though.
Yeah. But I don't know, but for the last
bro, cause oh my gosh, Jets got an offense.
Yeah, they do. They don't have a good.
Brees
They
Hall,
don't get,
Michael
but they
Carter,
don't have a
Michael
good
Lindsey.
offensive line though.
They line all right. It's not
Yeah,
horrible. But Kyle Ben should be a lot better now.
yeah,
I think they kept George Fant too, the other tackle. A lot of Tucker's a good guard. I think he drafted a center too. I think he drafted Joe Tippmann as a center. So they should be better on the line.
yeah,
And they got Garrett Wilson, Corey
yeah.
Davis, Nicole
Ooh,
Harmon,
boy,
Tyler Conklin with CJ Uzama. They
Mag,
got weapons, bro. That's Jets ain't nothing to play with. There's a quarterback away. They got it
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Cause what's his face is Zach Wilson was just straight trash.
Oh yeah, Zach Wilson was trash.
He got pro hands with me. I was trash.
He said, "Do you trust the
With
process
Josh
of?"
Harris. I trust the process as long as it don't take no 5 years.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
we already got a roster, bro, so it shouldn't take that long.
yeah, I think. I mean, I give Ron this kind of credit because he did put pieces together. He built the defense, and then he turned around and built the offense up. We still need a tight end because I'm looking at the other comment. We still need a tight end because Logan Thomas should be cut right now. I don't know why they holding on for dear life with him. He can't. He
No,
can't.
for real.
He can't move. I mean, when he came back last year, he was struggling. I want to see Cole Turner and Amani Rogers, get some more burn and be who they supposed to be last year, And then even when Amani Rogers played in the first couple of games, he was showing some stuff, but they went as soon as they went away from him and put him on the back burner, and then let Logan Thomas get in there.
That's right. The Packers do got Alan Lazard, so I forgot they did pick up Alan Lazard.
Yeah.
They got like 100 receivers.
So yeah.
They just got 100 receivers, bro.
I wonder how, man. Whew. It's gonna be. I mean, you're gonna have to have the right defense over the match. Honestly, I really think our defense could play with them. It's just gonna be come against our defensive line against their offensive line, and our secondary against their weapons. So I think that's gonna be a good matchup. Christmas Eve, yeah, I'll take that anytime.
That's gonna be lit.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's gonna be a good game right there.
I can't wait.
So
Mark Scott can't wait.
imagine we have a winning record going into that game. Ooh, man, that would Sam Howell, Ryan High. I mean, he probably have. I would love to see Sam Howell have about 20, 23 touchdowns, about 5, 6 interceptions this year. Just a nice mixture. But
that's pretty low interceptions for a big quarterback.
Tone said, "Hey man, I mean,
if you give me 25 and 10, I take that.
I'm gonna tell you,
10 picks in 17 games. That's crazy.
Yeah. If he throw 10 picks in 17 games, he will be. Woo. Oh, Gridiron asking about Chase. Man, Chase's name has been coming up in trade rumors almost every other day.
Bye. He won't be here next year. Bye.
Yeah. You see,
unless he has like a breakout season, I don't see him be here next year. They're gonna sign Tiz and they're gonna go ahead and roll with Tiz.
Mm-hmm. And what's the guy? The KJ Henry. I think KJ Henry is gonna get Chase spot.
Probably so.
Yeah, I think he probably
got Harris hiring the right people, but Doc Rivers had not been effective. See, my thing with Doc Rivers, DT, is he good in the regular season, but in the playoffs, Doc is still Doc. Doc is still Doc.
Facts on that.
He gotta get fired, bro. He gotta go. That was pitiful yesterday. I was very pissed off about that one. I was very, very perturbed.
And the thing about it is that people don't understand. Doc only won one title. That was with Boston. He had a
The
squad.
big three with Rondo in his prime.
Yeah. And then he had Lob City over there with the Clippers with Chris Paul and still
Oh,
can't get it done.
Jamal Crawford and them boys still cannot.
Yeah. He couldn't get it done. So and
There's
this
pictures with Embiid and Harden and Maxey.
yep.
Get it done. Tobias.
And the thing about it is he's been holding on to jobs and everybody else is getting fired. So it's time.
It's time.
Yeah.
Bro, you cannot have a game 7 with your MVP your MVP having 15 points and your $35 million point guard having 9 points off 2 of 15 shooting. There's no way, bro. That means they didn't come to play. That's coaching, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They came with no energy in that second half. They gave it all in the first. Like, how, bro? How you not pumping for a game 7? You down 3 at halftime.
And the thing about
blown off.
And then the thing about it is,
here,
James Harden said he don't want to play for Doc Rivers no more.
But buy James Harden too. Whatever. But it's just like, bro, it's a toughie. Doc gotta go.
Yeah. Me personally, I just think
hard when that bridge get there, but Doc has to go. Tomorrow. He has to go. I don't want to hear no excuses. Oh, but he'll be okay. No, I don't want to hear that. No, bye. No, bye. No, don't hear that. No, sir.
You said someone was on Doc, someone was on the players too.
Yeah, I'm not saying not on the players at all, but it's like, yo, it starts with coaching though. Like you can't have your team come out that flat in the second half. There's no way. There's no way your team come out that flat. That means your voice is on deaf ears. You lost your locker room. There's no way in a game 7 your team come out that flat.
Yeah, this is a pretty interesting. Kevin said that fans was ready to write off Allen 3 years ago. We ready to trade Sweat 2 years ago for Watson, and we're writing off Payne.
I wasn't trying to move to it, so
nah.
put me in that one.
And then he said, right now, Payne this time. I knew Payne wasn't going nowhere.
I was like, move Payne because you drafted for Darian Matthews in the second round. They didn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah, you got to pay Payne. But I'm glad they paid him, though. Now right on Chase. I'm writing on Chase for 3 reasons. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why. Don't look the same with that injury, for one. Number 2, he does like he's more instinctual, though, but he plays so much off athleticism. If he's not the same athlete, how are you going to be the same player without any technical play? And number 3, I'm not paying Chase Young $25-30 million a season when he hasn't proved nothing to me. Show me something.
Exactly.
You had 1 year where you did something, and since then you have done nothing. So show me again. I pay you. I want him to show me. That's it.
Exactly.
Show me, I'll show you the money. Don't show me, I won't show you nothing. That's it.
Because the thing about it is with that is that I feel like with Chase, he got competition now. And the good thing that having Federa Mathis back also is that you have a lot of depth. You could rotate players in and out. They don't have to get as tight. You keep fresh bodies in there. And I do want to see what Federa Mathis could do this year because in that first game, he has so much promise. Yeah, he has so much promise. So I'm definitely looking forward to see what he could do because if Chase could really, really, really get himself back, then I think that he will be all right. But if he doesn't, I think he's gonna be gone. Now I don't want him to leave Washington and then all of a sudden, we don't get nothing for him. That just they're gonna have to make.
If they try to trade him, that's the case. But
yeah,
would the Command actually do that with new ownership? But they wouldn't even want to even go through all the hoops.
One of the guys that I talked to, his name Greg. He is a Chase fan, and he's like
Chase too. But
he's like, I was glad. I mean, I was happy when we drafted him, but you're gonna have to get your mind right, man. You're gonna have to be able to come in there and play, and and you see what the defense did without you last year. We finally almost had a 30 sack season, and that was without you. Just imagine if you could contribute to half, even if you got 6 sacks this year or 5, that's still progress. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
I
not.
ain't gonna lie. With that number 2 pick status on them, you gotta give me like 10.5 at least if I even think about paying them.
Oh yeah. Or he gonna have to get Deron had 11 last year?
Yeah, 11.5.
Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna
Better
have
be
to come
wrong again.
close.
I hope I'm wrong, man. I hope I'm wrong about Chase, Kevin, but I don't think I am. I don't think I am, man. And if I'm right, man, tough for Chase, tough break.
Yeah. I mean, it is a way to keep both of them, but you're gonna have to finagle some contracts. You're gonna have to have like somebody like Terry or Allen rework their contract, you know what I'm saying, to make it work. If you're gonna want to keep them all together. Ron said he want to keep them all together. I don't think he as high on Chase as he alluded to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I kind of like think that hey, he he's going to get going. Now if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And
I'll gladly admit if I'm wrong, but
yeah,
right now I don't see it.
and I know in the comment y'all was talking about John. I'm about to say John Wick, but John Wick, John Morant.
Oh my gosh! Don't even talk about that for me, bro.
I could not keep up with I could not keep up with the video yesterday because I did a short on him having the gun. And then the next thing you know, about 2 hours later, they came out and say, "Oh, he's suspended indefinitely." I'm like, "What is going on?" Then I heard Nike halt his contract for him right now, and most likely, if the league suspend him, Nike is going to probably be done with him because they're not going to keep.
Not necessarily. It all depends how things go. Like it's suspended definitely until like further like review or so like that was going on with him.
Yeah.
I mean, ain't like he shot the gun or something. Like if he did that, but bro, you don't need no pipe, bro. You $200 million. What you need that for? I think people are telling him what to do in his ear, and he's listening.
Yeah.
There's no way in his right mind he think that's the right thing to do. You're not from the hood, bro. You don't have to portray that image. He wasn't portraying it at first at all.
Yeah.
Because he got the money. So it's his friends telling him in his ear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I think
exactly.
honestly, his agent too, bro. I think the agency that he's working that has him, that works for him, his homies are telling him to do these things.
Yeah.
They're trying to portray him in his different image.
I don't know if it's some kind of gimmick to get him more notice, or I mean, he already noticed, but I don't know, get more followers or whatever. I don't know. It's crazy. To me, the dude said that Kevin said, I'm stealing that John Wick. Oh man, that's wild.
Wow, stupid.
John Wick, man.
Stupid.
Me personally, I think I think John. I don't know, man. I really. Do you have faith in Clutch Sports? Because I think he should sign. I mean, he should sign with them. Maybe they could have some kind of influence over him.
I'll have a video about Clutch Sports a little later on my second channel, not my personal sports channel, but I have someone on Life of Tone channel about Clutch Sports.
All right.
They got some spicy things going on with them. I'll put it that way.
Let me know, and I'll definitely want to be there to check it out because
it's. I guess I give you a synopsis. So it's about the whole Terrence Clark situation a couple years ago.
Yeah.
The Kentucky player that passed away.
Oh yeah.
We'll leave it at that.
All right, bet up.
We'll leave it at that.
So
yeah, Clutch got some things going on with him behind the scenes. I'm not a big fan of.
Yeah,
but I do admit Rich Paul is a great agent, though. He do get people paid, though. I will admit that when it comes to getting people paid,
Yeah.
They got you. After you get paid,
Uh, yeah.
you
We
I don't
don't
know
know.
about that, but you get paid. You pay for something.
So I think for the most part, going back to ownership, I think seeing what Josh Harris has done with the Sixers, regardless of the coaching, think they're gonna probably move Doc Rivers. I don't follow hockey, so I
Yeah,
believe,
I don't know what he's doing with that team. I don't know what he's doing
yeah,
with
but
words.
I do know that with Magic Johnson being part of the Los Angeles Dodgers, they 1 and 2 in the National League. They always up there with the Braves. Because I'm a huge Braves fan, so
Yeah.
I got to go get some Dodgers anytime.
No, no.
But I'm just glad because I was never sold on Jeff Bezos. I was never sold on him, and I have my own personal thing about Jay-Z because I just don't think he would have been right for us. He already got his hand in the NFL halftime and all of this stuff. I just don't think I don't need his hand his
I got my little personal thing with Jay-Z too, but
yeah. So and
it got something to do with him doing this, and we'll put it like that.
oh yeah.
We'll put it like that.
Yeah, most definitely on that. Yeah.
Yeah, because he
So
don't like that man above. He like the one down there.
exactly.
We'll leave it like that.
Yeah.
Can't say too much on YouTube. I ain't trying
Yeah.
I'm trying to get videos clap. All right.
Yeah. I got you. If anybody know what we talk about, just read between the lines. That's all you got to do.
Between lines and
but
my guy call me Kinfolk on YouTube if you want more details about him worshiping that guy.
Yeah.
Get that.
So
watch Life Tone channel too if you want to.
He said Jay-Z a Dallas fan. No, thank you. And also
that's a bonus. That's a no. But
yeah. But Jeff Bezos, he was not. I mean, even though I had somebody that had like some inside information saying that Josh Harris was going to be the guy. But like I told him, I say because Jeff Bezos had all that money, and he could have given us a new stadium or all of this stuff. I just don't think that he was going to be the right person because he just don't seem like he more of a corporation. But when it came down to sports, dealing with a franchise, it's a whole total different ball game, and you need somebody that understands and know how to
do the ins and outs of a sports franchise.
Exactly, and I just don't see
how to handle it. And Josh is a little cheap. I don't lie to you, but I think he's going to be less cheap now. I think he's only cheap with the Sixers because they were going through the process. Now I think that they're starting to win. Now I think he's starting to put money into the team, stuff like that. And I think Magic Johnson not going to be cheap either. That's why I think he probably got Magic Johnson on board because he knows he's a cheap dude and he knows Magic Johnson not cheap. So I think we're going to be fine when it comes to that.
Yeah. So, but unless that, man, I mean, I know I'm supposed
to. On Kevin's question about Chase, I saw that.
Oh, go back.
Check on Chase. If he has an average year, why you someone's going to pay him top tier and he can pay what he's worth? Because he's only going to be 24 years old. And people want to look at the upside. And coaches always wants to get the best out of players. And in order to do that, you want to kick out some money to him. I think kicking mid-tier money to Chase, I think Chase ain't going to take it, first of all. Number two, if he is a free agent out there in the free agent land, you overpay for free agents anyway. Like that comes with it. Especially do with a name. Like Jadeveon Clown got a big contract, and he ain't no big years in Houston like that. So I can't Chase do the same thing. So names pay and free agency pays. So that's why I think he's gonna get a much bigger contract than people do expect.
Exactly. So, but we'll see if the Bears continue to keep calling for Chase. So they their name keep coming up in every trade scenario for Chase Young.
Especially on Bears channels, like chat sports channel keep bringing up.
I did see a
what?
I saw in Kansas City came up one time.
I'm like, what?
So I was
what?
like,
what are you talking about? Why would they do that?
I know, right?
Kansas City kind of makes sense. They did lose Frank Clark, but Why would they trade for Chase? I don't. You want to give
Mm,
draft picks for a dude you don't really know too much about?
yeah.
Makes no sense.
But if it worked for us, hey, I'll, I'll take it if they want him that bad. So, but Tone, as always, brother, it's good to have you on. You know what I'm
Yeah, for sure.
saying? Chopping up with you and everything like that. But you could tell your fans where they can find you at.
Yeah, man. Hey, y'all can find me the Protest Sports Network on YouTube. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Protest Sports Network _. I have a second channel called Life of Tone, as the acronyms a lot. I can go check that out as well. I want like sneaker videos, reaction stuff, fashion videos, all that type of stuff, fashion tips. I have a Change the Narrative podcast I do every Tuesday. I haven't done it in a while, but I will be starting to do that starting tomorrow. And also do have an anime stream every other Wednesday with Rico from Street Scores. So y'all want to check that out.
Yeah, I definitely do that because I do follow like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I'm,
so if
I'm,
y'all want to check that out every other Wednesday. We'll be doing this Wednesday at 8 o'clock with Rico from Street Scores. So y'all can check all that stuff out. Check me out on Instagram, Protest Sports Network _. I'm bringing you guys some reels every day, and I bring y'all guys shorts on YouTube every single day. So come check that out and check out the daily content and run it up, man. I appreciate the support.
That's right. Check my man out, man. He's doing great stuff over there. Same for Tim, Rico,
Jared,
Jairus, everybody, man.
Louis T,
Louis T, Rico.
Rio Robinson. Shout out to
I
Rio.
mean, all of them guys, man. They do wonderful work. We all different in ways, but we
On the
do
Warpath. Shout out to all the Commanders creators, man.
definitely. And yours truly, Livewire Sports Entertainment. You know what I'm saying?
Sub up, bro, man. Hit that sub button, bro, man.
hit that like button. You never know when we're gonna drop a cold hard video. We keep you deep and locked in. Until then, y'all have a blessed night, man. Stay up.
Stay up, y'all. Be easy, man. Peace and blessings on y'all. Phone up.